British boxing ignited our screens this weekend with two fiery fights that has set up an immense lineup of future clashes. British heavyweight royalty was all in attendance for the must-win bout between the pair of 2016 Olympic medalists Joe Joyce and Filip Hrgovic. This was Hrgovic's comeback fight after his first ever pro defeat to Daniel Dubois. Meanwhile, as one of only two men to defeat Dubois as a pro, Joe Joyce has had a lot more of a tough 2 years, suffering two back-to-back KO defeats to Big Bang Zhang in 2023 and another loss to Derek Chisora in 2024. The two Olympians clashed in a hard-fought slugfest with little separating them, but in the end, the younger and fresher man came out victorious. Hrgovic showed a lot of respect to Joyce, saying that he is a great fighter, but he does think that after Joyce's illustrious career, he should consider hanging up the gloves. Joyce has said that he doesn't feel done with the sport yet, and feels he still has a lot more to offer. The co-main event saw a bit of controversy as 28-year-old David Adeleye fought 31-year-old Jeamie TKV. Both men had come into the fight with only one loss each. TKV had been stopped in his 6th fight after getting cut above the eye in 2023. In the same year, Adeleye got the massive opportunity to fight the undefeated Fabio Wardley for the BBOC, Commonwealth Boxing Council and WBO European heavyweight belts at the Riyadh season event. Unfortunately, he too fell short and had to work his way back up the rankings. Adeleye and TKV had a very slow start to the fight, with multiple warnings being given to TKV for clubbing shots to the back of the head and turning his back during the fight. Adeleye had a difficult time figuring out his opponent and hadn't been able to get a lot of offensive success. In the 6th round, as TKV had Adeleye in a clinch and was throwing shots to the body, the referee called for the fighters to break. He struggled to get the pair to separate, and Adeleye threw a left punch that knocked down TKV. After getting an 8 count, the fight resumed, but enough damage had been done for Adeleye to stop TKV. The losing corner were furious that the break had not been handled properly and have said that they want the decision overturned. Most of the fighters in attendance, however, have chalked this up to be a bit of bad luck for TKV and that he should just get over it. The event had everyone in attendance entertained, and many had their fair share to say. Former opponent of Adeleye, Fabio Wardley, was in attendance with Dillian Whyte, who he is filling in for as a replacement against Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Whyte had expressed his disappointment that he will be inactive for a while longer due to his injury, but still wants to fight with Miller later on. He also mentioned that Hrgovic, Joyce, Zhang and Ruiz are all on his bucket list for fights before he retires. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the stoppage against TKV, and if you think Dillian Whyte and Joe Joyce still have a lot to give us in the future. Also, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like on the videos. It helps us tremendously. Until next time.